If I told you, you know how to go and break my heart in two. 'Cause I would anyways, we'd end up like always.
What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? TGI, man. You know how we here. We got Jake Paul is sad. Now I ain't gonna lie. I know I'm 2 weeks late, but fuck it. This was supposed to. I feel like this is gonna be a video about the fight, which was supposed to be in July, nigga. It's August. It is August, nigga, and I got my Netflix subscription ready. I ain't seen no updates, no notifications, no nothing, bro, on the fight. So I'm assuming, nigga, they gonna all let us down with that shit. We gonna see what they talking about, bro. Make sure y'all staying blessed, and I kind of let's get into the jump.
Finally happened. Jake Paul knocked out Mike. Wait, it's not the same Mike? Mike Perry? Who the hell is that? So last night...
What the fuck? What the fuck? This nigga thought he could hit the substitution jutsu. Now, nigga, no. That's not how it works.
The date originally set for the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul boxing match extravaganza. But obviously, with Mike Tyson having health issues at the last minute, they had to delay the entire thing until November. Honestly, I think they should just call it off at this point. But regardless, Jake did fight Mike Perry last night. And I feel like no one knew this happened, nor cared. This is yet another mid-30s MMA guy who seems primarily focused on bare-knuckle fighting at this point in his career. Though he did have some success in the UFC, and he did have one pro boxing match back in 2015, where he got KO'd. Oh, unbelievable! Just...
They had to grab another mic. They had to grab another mic, nigga. The wrong type of clone. They didn't even get the skin color right. What the Come on, my nigga.
What's on this one? This dude Mike Perry looked awful. Yes, he fought with a lot of heart, but his idea of defending himself was using his face as a meat shield. I'm just amazed that he lasted 6 rounds considering he got dropped in the first. I mean, the basic fundamentals were just nowhere to be found. This guy just stood flat-footed the entire match. And keep in mind, he still did manage to hurt Jake a couple of times, but with that being said, Jake had a quite obvious size advantage over this man, and he pretty much just dominated him all night.
Pause.
Now, before the fight, they did the face-off like they always do, and I don't know what it is, but the sexual tension between these two is truly unparalleled.
Why are you nervous? I can see it in your eyes.
I'm excited.
You're not ready for this stage, brother. You're not ready for this stage.
You can have all this shit. I want the ring tomorrow.
It's like the guy is standing up there with his CTE brain, trying to remember the script.
You gonna eat the ring tomorrow.
Jake. Bro, I fucks with you, bro, but I wouldn't line that up. I low-key, I don't know if that's a style or what, but it's just the urge in me, bro. I got clippers at home. You got a little touch up, a little fadey fade. Maybe it's the style, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? But damn, I wouldn't fade that nigga up, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Face first. Face first.
I'm gonna eat everything you got. Everything.
Yo.
All of it. I'm eating all of it.
Pause. Just as the seconds go by, it continues to get gayer and gayer.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
All of it, Jake. Let's go, Jake. Let's fucking go, Jake. Let's go, Jake.
I mean, I've seen...
I thought them niggas was gonna start kissing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Reed put on a better acting performance than that. And Jake even had the audacity to be saying things like this. In 4 years, I've accumulated more skill than a man who's been fighting for 15. Make no mistakes that this is my most dangerous opponent yet. And then he got the fit on with the Cybertruck in the background. I mean, when motherfuckers are out here trolling around like this, that's how you know this fool has too much money. I mean, even in just watching the training footage, it should have been apparent from the start how this was gonna go. And this is also not the most talented person he's fought so far. I mean, not even close. So here's Jake before the fight. Looks pretty fast, looks to be in good shape. And then here you got Mike Perry.
Is this about to be the most violent fight Jake's ever been in?
Absolutely.
This nigga has 0 guard up. You put this nigga in the battle with 100 HP, no shield. Why is your hands down, bro?
This is about to be the most violent
This nigga is not guarding his face at all, bro. No wonder he got psyched. No wonder he got knocked out.
fight that Jake's ever been in. He's fighting the king of violence.
This dude has never heard of moving those stone feet of his.
Ever been in.
Bro, it's not even a Bro, it is. But, bro, it's so important to have your guard up. Look how low his hands is right now. You don't see not one guard in his face.
King of violence. I'll fight no gloves. I'll fight 4-ounce gloves.
I mean, just in him talking, you know bro got that CTE brain.
My CTE acting up.
And there was all the biggest stars showing out for this one. Sitting front row, you had Huck to a girl, and apparently she's been seeing Little Pump. Our world just continues to be a very strange place right now. And if you needed further evidence that Jake Paul was not taking this fight very seriously, just watch what was going on in his locker room minutes before the walkout.
Such a marketer. Oh! His arm just came out of his body! Jake Paul's arm just got ripped out of his body! Wow, that's an angry little officer there. Jake Paul is Oh! That had to hurt. Wow, that cop is very... Is that a ticket? What is it? There's a fire there!
So he comes out, okay, he's dressed like some sort of Cybertruck gladiator. Apparently this guy was watching from methstreams.com. Here's where Mike gets dropped in the first round.
Very noticeable size.
Man, jab high, jab low, overhand right.
And here's where Jake finally knocks him out. I mean, just look at the size difference between these two guys.
Bro ain't know what to do. This nigga eyesight was miscalculated. He ain't know what the fuck was going on.
I mean, the guy did everything that he could, and he took an absolute beating until the very end. After the fight, Jake would take some time to call out his next opponent. And of course, a lot of people were upset because he once again is calling out someone who is not a boxer.
And Alex Pereira, you said you want to box.
Mike Rogers made millions cashing in on his connections from Congress. He sold out to companies tied to...
I'm the king of this. Come over, we can make it happen. I want you, Alex Pereira. I beat multiple UFC champions, and he said he wants to box. So Alex Pereira, after Mike Tyson, let's make it happen.
So obviously he's still planning on fighting Mike. And I guess immediately after he made that call out, he would hop on FaceTime with Alex.
Let's go, let's go, my brother. Will Dana te deixa? Yes. We'll talk to him, Jen. Hey.
And the thing is, for all these UFC and MMA guys, fighting Jake Paul is probably going to be the biggest payday they're ever going to be offered. And so when you're getting later in your career and you see those $1 million checks on the table, I just think it can be really hard for them not to take it. Now in Mike Perry's case, I guess it would kind of backfire based on this tweet, as Conor McGregor of all people would come out to say, "Hey Mike, you're released, and you can go and compete in your smelly, dirty boxing championship thing. The smell of it, good luck, you're fired." And I was like, what do you mean he's fired? You can just make that call? And apparently he can, seeing that his entertainment company is apparently the one running this bare-knuckle fighting league. Conor would then take some time to say, "Jake Paul is the biggest piss bag I've ever seen in my life. 40-pound weight difference, juiced out of his head, and still shitting himself in there. Nakasa, you should take him to Vegas. Oh, that's right, you could never. The Athletic Commission testing, real testing."
I ain't gonna lie, 40-pound weight difference is insanity. It's that shit. Oh my gosh. Bro said he juiced too. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. Conor got something against you. No shit. You feel me? He's going
fighting.
crazy.
And then calling out 60-year-old Mike Tyson, fresh off an in-flight medical emergency. I swear to God, a fat can of bitch piss. Most valuable piss bag. What the fuck? So this is a man with a pretty obvious deep disdain for Jake Paul. Just some other general reactions. Well, Jake Paul just bullied another smaller guy in lieu of fighting